happy be Theseus, our renowned duke.
Thank you, good Egeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And my gracious duke, this man hath bewitching the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung, with feigning voice verses of feigning love. And thou hast stolen the impression of her fantasy with bracelets of thy hair, rings, conceits, knacks, trifles, and even sweet meats. And messengers of strong prevailment and unhardened youth. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And, my gracious duke, be it so that she does not here before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, be it either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you, your father should be as a god, one who composed your beauties, and yea, one to whom you're but a form in wax. By him imprinted, and within his figure, to leave the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, one to your father's voice, the other must be held worthier.
I would my father look it with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I'm made bold, nor how it concerns my modesty in such a present tears plead my thoughts. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death or abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires, know of your youth, examine well your blood. For if you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the liver even none. For I to be shady close to your mute, to live a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold, fruitless moon. Thrice blessed they that so match their blood, to undergo such a maiden pilgrimage, but earthlier happy is the rose distilled, than that with withers on the virgin thorn, grows, lives, and dies in single blessedness.
So I will grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, but the next new moon, the sealing day that betwixt my love and me, for the everlasting bond of fellowship. On that day, I prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else wed Demetrius, as he would, on Diana's altar to protest, for I, austerity and single life.
Relent, fair Hermia. Lysander, yield up thy crazy title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius? Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, and what is mine my love shall render him. And she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes every way is fairly ranked, if not with advantage as Demetrius's. And more than all these boasts can be, I'm beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should I not then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, did love Nidar's daughter Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry, upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke therefore, being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But come, Demetrius, and come, Egeus, I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit the fancies of your father's will, which by no means may extenuate to death or to a vow single life. Come along, my Hippolyta. Wit cheer, my love. Demetrius and Egeus go along. I must employ in some business, against our natural, and confer with you, a song that nearly concerns yourselves.
With duty and with desire we follow you.